Good afternoon. Welcome Jim Lipton to Long Range Weather Forecast discussion for November 9th to 23rd. November 9th to 13th, we have a deep trough here in the west, and we have a ridge here in the east. Still have positive height anomalies over a ridge south of the Aleutians. Below normal heights cover much of the Arctic and the northern latitudes, with a trough extending into the west. Now, eventually this trough slides eastward, and we'll take a look at that. Very slowly eastward. We're at the end of the period. See, we still have the same configuration. We have a ridge over the western Atlantic. So that's what we're forecasting. Now, during this period, we expect Eta. Here's Eta. We'll be tracking towards the Florida Keys and be tracking meandering across the Gulf. This is the GFS. We go forward in time. It might become a hurricane again. Right now it's forecast to be just a tropical storm. That's the GFS. Here's the European deterministics. See, it kind of like just tracks there and then slowly goes into the central Gulf Coast, maybe right there. Then we're looking at the other high resolution, little more to the west compared to this one, just slightly west. And we look at the ensembles, goes into Florida Panhandle. And this will expect to make, will reach the Florida Keys by Monday morning and will cause heavy rain and tropical storm force winds across Florida. The western trough will result in much colder temperatures for the interior west, with anomalies as high as 30 degrees below normal in some locations are possible. Heavy snow is forecast for the portion of the Cascades into the Rockies. You see what I'm talking about right here? This is the GFS. And the region of the east will cause very warm temperatures with anomalies of 10 to 20 degrees above normal. And as the trough advances eastward into the plains, the front will interact with moisture, cause heavy rain across some locations. We'll take it here. See the front right here, causing heavy rain, snow, and it tracks to the east by next Thursday. Wintry precipitation might occur across the northern portions. Now we're going to look at the period for November 14th to the 18th. And the flow becomes more zonal, but height anomalies remain the same. You can see we have right here below normal heights across this region, down into the west, above normal heights here. Here's the western Atlantic ridge, and we still have a ridge near the Aleutians. So it looks pretty much the same. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of up to 12 degrees below normal. Above normal temperatures are forecast for much of this region here, with anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees above normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation for this area and for much of this region, and the probability of occurrence is 40%, and below normal precipitation forecast for this area here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. Now the period for November 19th to the 23rd. The flow generally is zonal with above normal heights across much of the nation here, sub below normal heights across much of the Arctic and Canada into the northern U.S. So I have a ridge here near the Aleutians. But during this period, I want to take a look here. This is the GFS ensembles for the Arctic Oscillation. It is positive, might trend negative, And then we'll look at that's the GFS ensembles. Okay. The European ensembles, a little more towards neutral here. And we look at the NAO, it goes negative with the control going negative also. So this is hints of maybe something possibly might be occurring towards the end of November. So as a compromise, as all the models and ensembles members are showing above normal temperatures for much of the region, and some of the members bring the colder air further east. So I'm forecasting for this period as a compromise, forecasting above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal, near to below normal temperatures forecast for the remainder of the country, but I'm forecasting anomalies to be 6 to 12 degrees below normal here, and elsewhere in the east, temperatures will be either side of a degree or two of either side are normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is 40%, and then below normal precipitation forecast for much of this area here, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for November 9th to 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.